5 p.m. here. So, hello everyone. Nice to see you all back. Rather early stream today. As I was feeling like it, I wanted to escape the heat. I was sitting on the balcony all day and reading. And to most of you probably also a holiday, I assume. I mean, it's International Labor Day. So I think that applies to most of you. I don't really know how popular it is in other countries. I know France also has holiday today. And most in Germany are just out for drinking beer. That's how it usually goes here. So, okay, wait, the audio might be doubled right now. What's going on there? Wait, let me check. There was an update to the audio software. Again. And it always messes up all the settings. Okay, that should do it. Yeah. Okay. Echo. Yes, I just fixed it. So, hello. Where's my music now? No, the music's gone. Music? Hello? Music? Hello? You know what? Why does it just get stuck on one song? What the hell? Huh, okay. Let's go for the next song and hope that it won't get stuck right after again. And also, I can just switch over to the iPad. So today will be about not this tank, right? It will be about another one. Wait. Okay. So today will be all about CS-63. This little fella over here. It also does have some fancy camouflage, I believe. Some legendary camo that I'm not using because it is too fancy for my taste, to be honest. With some flaps on top, solar panels, yes. We don't need that on Second World War tanks, to be honest. Although I'm not going for a realistic camo, this one just suits me better. Well, what do we have to know about this? Standard equipment loadout, as I'm going for on all my tanks. Nothing special about this. After the update, just to keep that in mind already. Next update, a couple of things will be changing. So if you're watching this in a month or so and still want to know what this tank flies like, I would not go for calibrated shells on this one either. Although on many mediums I actually consider to go for calibrated shells because the effect on AP and heat is quite big actually. Just another, how much is it? Another couple percentage points on top. So that will definitely make a difference on the penetration, while Rammer gets worse. So maybe calibrated shells might make sense on more tanks there. Apart from that, I will switch over to refined gun next update. I will switch over to defense system next update. So much about mediums. On TDs I would also go for improved control. That would maybe be something for another video actually. Just a little bit of a video for... Yeah, just a small video, also a reminder for next update. Going to do that. So, what else do we have to keep in mind here on this tank? You do have improved gunpowder, which is just kind of worthless. You don't need it. You do have improved gear oil, which does get your tank to be faster. That's nice. Definitely, it is nice, and I will recommend to take that one with you as well. Apart from that, 10% crew mastery definitely makes a difference, and also going for improved fuel. Another 10% to the engine power, it's definitely mentionable. I might even go for this one. But if I'm just checking here, I could actually go faster at maximum. But the average speed would be decreasing. I'd rather get the acceleration in than I would want the maximum top speed. I mean, what do you need top speed for if you don't ever get to reach that because your engine power isn't high enough, right? In Blitz, you're not just having a drag race for a mile. You're just going for quick and nimble races to the enemies. So much about that for now. So, equipment covered, consumables covered, provisions covered, consumables. Yeah, you do have the tungsten rounds. You do also have reticle calibration. Some people like the reticle calibration. Instead of adrenaline, I recommend either going for tungsten and reticle, or I don't really think... I think the adrenaline might be the weakest of these consumables, but the CS-63 feels accurate enough so that the reticle calibration doesn't offer a huge benefit to the tank. So I go for the maximum damage output here, tungsten rounds and reticle, and adrenaline, because both do increase the damage per minute. Although it is only for 20, 30 seconds or 20 seconds around about. It still is something. If you push onto an enemy and the tungsten rounds give you 15% more damage, then you've got the adrenaline giving you 20% more damage, and then I would definitely go for that. Also, I noticed my thingy here, my music is getting stuck again. Let's just try once more. With refreshing the page. Okay. Enough about that. Got to keep in mind to use enough PCR as well. I know a lot of people don't do so because I think they can save credits, but if you don't win, you don't save any credits. Sometimes you just need to penetrate, or you should always penetrate. Whatever is facing you, you need to penetrate. Otherwise, I mean, if you cannot penetrate, then you go somewhere else. If you do play with rammer, you have to do that a bit more often. But I do definitely recommend playing with enough premium ammunition as well. Otherwise, you will lose some games, inevitably. Okay, my fellow PTA is doing stuff. I don't really like playing for the outer side there. Also, I have to open the chat. I can read a couple of names already. I will get back to you in a second. Let's just put the spot here. That's 2 strong spotted. So with the mediums on the right side as well, most likely. I am pretty sure that I'm already having 4 tanks to my right side. Potentially 2 heavies to the left. Oh crap. I don't know why I'm reverse side scraping, but it apparently works. Ah! Come on. I just try to hide behind the house though. I want to run away from the mediums actually. And this one especially. Okay, nice. Let's run. I'm almost a one-shot. To some of them I definitely am a one-shot already. I don't want to go die here. I want to just remain alive. Maybe I can help with a push onto this guy. Nice shot. Ugh. Oof. Okay, I'm fine. Don't block my shot with your gun, please. So, trucker Fanny. Are you AFK? Yes, so. Seems like it. Tungsten rounds ready? Nice. And the last one. Actually, guys, a good game here. Okay, let me just quickly make sure that I can also read the chat here. I forgot to pop that out. So, we've got a lot of people here. Darkman, Ominous, Aldi, Yep, Just Paul, Yanis, Aspak, Dev, Bubblegum, Rabbit, Yanis as well, Fly Guy, Shizumi, Calestra, and Kevin, Ilimi, no, Rimi, Walking Ace, Bird of Michigan, Mustafa, JZat as well, 2-5. Good evening, everyone. Also, all the others who are already watching. So I already went a little bit through the tank description about the playstyle. I feel like it's actually rather basic. You cannot get too aggressive. You cannot be too passive either, as you should never be on any medium. As long as you are, you just gotta keep in mind, the faster you are, the more distant you can be, because it allows you to quickly relocate a lot. If you're not having that inside mobility of a Batchet or Leo, then you need to be rather close still, just to be able to support your teammates. On the other hand, then on the contrary, you do have a mouse, for example, which needs to be at the center of the fight, basically. Oh no. Enemies have one light tank who's currently capping base A. I do have some backup. Oh, there's a Foch as well. There's a 3 over there. Oh, do I have a shot? Yes. Nice. Ah, another one. I'm not too happy with this. But hey, there's a mouse, E100 coming as well. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I kind of thought I was covered still. Is he already going for me? Any gaps that I can use? Nah. Okay. Great. Gamma, good evening to you as well. Oh. He actually died. So, the Yo and also FV are about to die very, very soon. E4 still alive. I need to make sure that I manage to move out of here safely as soon as my teammate is dying. So maybe I can put out the last shot. If I get closer, then I've got 3 people rushing at me who are all very healthy still. Could have actually fought over here. I'm not even spotted. The armor is not the best one on this tank. Oh, for sure. Yeah, let's get out of here. I think we are losing this one, actually. Teammates are doing a horrible job out there. They've still not managed to kill the Minotauro. Okay, good to know. Maybe I can get over to help the E100. He still has some hit points. If he kills the Minotauro and I kill the T-57, that would be great. Oh, dude. Okay, let's keep a bit of a distance. I don't want him to shoot me. Might very well be possible. I believe actually VK-72 is just going for A if he's not in the middle of the map right now. He might also go for D, of course, but I think he's just going for base A, trying to stop that. Yeah, kind of. Do I play for caps? If he kills me, then we lose, I guess. I have zero trust in this E100. Nice snapshots, dude. Nice snapshots. And I was just thinking, I can just sit here in safety. Or I just pre-aim him. Oh no, engine dead. And now he messed up. Already took him too long. I mean, I messed up. But aim. Just go, aim, shoot. 3 steps. Do you see the points, maybe? He needs to push him forwards frontally, because that means a VK-72 is having to move backwards and will be slower than E100. If he goes... Oh, actually that's not bad. That might also work out. That's actually clever, because it doesn't have more hit points. VK-72 has a faster reload. Both need 2 shots. I think this might win us the game, especially since the 100 does have a longer reload than the VK-72. He needs to hit him first and then angle a little bit in order to bridge the time that the VK would reload faster. VK is going for A, I think. If he does, we might still lose, although... Okay, nice. Oh, this will be close, honestly. We have more points now, so he's not going to get away with just capping. But he might get away with a kill still, although 18 seconds, not enough time to reload twice. Come on, please stop the cap. Please stop the cap. Please stop the cap. Okay, good, we won this. Oh, this is lucky VK-72. Yeah, speed boost is going to save you. E100. Okay. So much about that one. To be honest, it wasn't too perfect. It was not necessary for me to die. I could have just kept the base, let the E100 fight, and then moved in from a distance. But the VK snapshots there. So do I go spot or do I just go for aim? Yeah, let's spot. Yeah, I do feel like armor of the CS-63 is really a little bit of a liability. You're not going to get away with too much stuff on this tank. You easily get penetrated with AP by many tanks out there. But at the same time, I mean, the only strength of this tank is actually an accurate gun. Good job, TVP. Premium APCR is also pretty nice to have, since you're having the option of just shooting or penetrating through basically all kinds of spaced armor whatsoever. What's actually wrong with these guys? Why do they think YOLOing in like that would be a nice idea? I mean, come on. Just one shot and die? How is that a good trade? I don't think it is. Let's try helping out over there. I think we can just kill a E5. Oh, could have already killed him. FE4-5 next. Let's check the minimap if Progetto's already coming. Is he turning for me? No. Ah. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Move away from projector. A little bit of a track shot. And projector is still approaching. Tanks and rounds are really saving me here on this shot. I mean, just allowing me to definitely get the kill shot in. Tanks and rounds can really be helpful. Sometimes you just need the high roll and you cannot afford the low roll. I really like having tanks and rounds just to diminish the amount of RNG involved there. That's really a great thing to have. Probably the best consumable out there. Noise. So far so good. I would actually... What the hell, the music stopped again. What is going on here? Ah, I'm not locked in. For whatever reason. Yeah, makes sense then. Alright, locked in now. Okay. So, what else can I say about the CS-63? As mentioned already, the playstyle is very basic. You don't really have the option of pushing aggressively, you don't have... But sometimes you can, but really you need the advantage in terms of hit points. You do just play a very basic game. You don't really do too much stuff in terms of relocating and all kinds of other special playstyle that other tanks like Leo would have or so. It's the only thing you need to master is using tungsten rounds and adrenaline at the same time. That's good if you're capable of that. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Let's go for it right here. Maybe another truck shot. Oh. But he doesn't have any rep kits anymore. Which is nice. The DPM is really not the greatest on this one. But with the tungsten rounds and the adrenaline paired as well, you're just having good enough DPM, definitely. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. So that's actually something I like about this tank. It's very versatile. You can do a lot of stuff, yes. At the same time, it's not really outstanding with any specific characteristic, which is, on the other hand, something I dislike, because I do like the challenge of applying some special tanks that require me to just find out how to apply it in detail. Okay, let's see what's going on here. He just shot. I can go for the quick kill shot. Max also just died, so I can also just get behind here. Middle. Alright. Both would work. Ah, damn it. Good. And a little bit of a ram, actually enough to kill him. Nice. Yeah. I feel like mostly I would say this tank is not a strong run, but it does perform, actually. It is not horrible in terms of statistics. You do get away with a lot of stuff and you do manage to have some nice statistics. Mainly because of the versatility. That's some really nice characteristic about it. I mean, it's fast enough It is having enough DPM. It is having decent armor, so you do get some ricochets. You're just rather benefiting from the small silhouette than just the amount of armor. Ah, giveaway. Varied, the goat, the great. Good evening. Well, the giveaway, surprising, is already running. And everyone can enter it. All you have to do is check the Discord link. Let me actually pin that message. Yep. Pin message. All you have to do is enter the Discord server, check the announcements channel. There we have 2 giveaways running right now for a tier 7 and a tier 10 tank. Oh, that was crap. That was not smart. I could have been aware of that, to be honest. So what is the team doing? I don't feel like my teammates are doing too much here. Let's quickly spot up here. No. And my teammates are just kind of useless. Oh, dude. Does not have spore liner though. My teammates are absolutely useless, honestly. Like, what the hell? We have 3 enemies ahead of us with 7 teammates and no one's moving forwards. No one's even getting into some decent hull down positions. I mean, no one even facing enemies up so that I could not hide anywhere. Especially when you're then having these strong tanks or well-armored tanks hiding with the others being at the front line, like myself. I mean, I was not the best one to go hull down in the front, but I also did not insist on doing it for too long. I've had 3 guys really ahead of us, and no one noticed, or no one really moved. Yeah. When will the results be announced? They will be announced on Discord as well. It's an automatic bot doing the job there. We might still win this, I believe. Just now with the Minotaur moving in here, we should have better tanks available now. Enemies were just way too aggressive, but I did not like that my teammates didn't do anything about it. Yeah, now you die. Turn. Oh, he's so lucky, yet so dumb. Okay. Yeah, for the giveaway, again, just enter the Discord server. All you have to do is press announcements channel and enter. That's very simple. You can win 1 tier 7 tank or 1 tier 10 tank. It's a limited list though, so you will have to check that out. For the tier 10 tanks we only have the T95E6 and the AMX-30B, both being rather tough tanks to play. I don't think they are easy tanks, yet they are some of my favorites. 2 of my favorites among the bad shit. And I definitely can recommend playing with them, although again it's not an easy tank to play, none of them. So yeah, you will maybe be not enjoying them quite as much as me, but hopefully you do. And no, I do not take any platoon requests here. Hi Gabriel as well. I'm not having any help right now. Maybe someone's going to join over because pushing the left side won't be possible. Okay, dude. Is YOLO in the middle? No. Can I hide behind him? High roll, please. Yes. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead. Ah! They're kind of okay, I hope. No, my teammates are also yellowing in here. I'm not succeeding at that. Yeah, you're dead now. Drunken unicorn. I mean, I was fighting 1v2 and still having a pretty good time. And we're still losing the other side, despite them having a heavy tank advantage. Let's just go for one game on Predator maybe. While I'm playing, can you tell where are located the ammo rack for encounter enemies? Well, the ammo rack is always in the middle of the tank, right beneath the, like, see the point where the turret traverses, where it turns around, right beneath that point on every single tank. In the hull, might be the middle or beneath, it's a little bit different. And also most tanks do have it in the turret or in the rear of the turret somewhere. But that differs there from tank to tank, where it is on the left or the right side. Then you also have it on some tanks in the front, but that again, it differs a lot. So the only point where you can be sure that the ammo rack is sitting is in the middle of the tank beneath the turret. But I do not recommend shooting for the ammo rack, because there's a very low chance of actually exploding it in one shot. So what I do recommend instead is going for the fuel tank. And the fuel tank is always in the rear of the tank. If the turret is in the front, then the fuel tank is in the back. Like right in the back, or just in front of the furthest, or the most rear truck wheel. Hello. Oh. No, 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 no. Yes. Let's actually reload to go for a better trade then. Let's block him in place. Ah, crap. No. Oof. Okay. Nice. That worked out quite well. Last two shots maybe. Great. I hope he's not going to drown himself. Way too many people do this on this map. No, he didn't. I mean, I might have had the last shot there before he died. But okay. Hey, Devil King. Alright. Hey, Thade as well. Enjoyed the great weather. Yeah, I was spending all day on the balcony. I was still having to read something. And yeah, it was just working outside, learning outside then. So yeah, ammo rack again, just quickly to get back to that. The chance of an ammo rack is something like on... I've actually listed all the chances on Discord. There is a channel called Important Mechanics where I also get into depth of the modules. But you have like 30% chance of a fire. Oh, no, wait. 30% chance of damaging the fuel tank. Most people don't repair that, so you just get to set them on fire in 2-3 shots quite easily. While with mediums you have 0% chance of ammo racking them immediately. And if you do damage the ammo rack, yeah, everyone's just going to repair that. And people have 2 repair kits, they only have 1 fire extinguisher. So, as I also usually go for track shots, I'm wasting some repair kits there. No, making them waste some repair kits. And if I manage to set them on fire, they just burn them down. Much better than counting on the ammo rack. So again, for the position, always the rear of the tank. If the turret is in the front, then you aim for the rear. If the turret is in the back, then you aim for the front, like almost the edge, basically. Nice. Come on, team. Yeah, are you reloaded? I don't think so. Okay, T-57 was reloading, is dead anyways. Oh. He's not going to get me, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I can just duck down here behind the hill and approach him. How about the hit points of E3? Nice. E3, hopefully you bounce. No, AMX. You're not going to get me anywhere anymore. Alright. I think there might be an ace. Let's see. 5.5k. Yep. Actually nice. After the couple of bad games that I just had, it was maybe worth it or needed. No main tour for me. Nah, I don't drink that much anymore. Not that much into partying anymore. Although, I don't know if it is common in other countries. Here in Germany, people usually just either take their bike and go out for some bike tour on 1st of May, or they get themselves some cart to pull behind them and just go for a long walk with a how to call it? Like a bunch of beer. A tray of beer. That's what I was missing there. I think most young people do that, just getting drunk, and yeah, that's 1st of May. Excessive parties outside there on 1st of May. Or others go to the streets to revolt against the system. It's also quite common on Labor Day, right? And that's not only limited to Germany. Oh. Why is he actually sitting there all on his own? He's not completely on his own. Still doesn't seem to have much backup. Let's carefully approach him. I'll down here. Come on. I don't want the WT to just hit me here. I already lost some hit points, I don't want to lose even more. Well, LT just failed his shot. No! Noise. AMX? Oh, that's not an AMX. No! I could have aimed in a little bit longer, but I was just getting greedy because of the tungsten rounds running out. So basically 15% of chance of missing. Just for getting another little bit of 15% of extra damage. Okay, nice. For this kind of shot, I really liked having APCR. With heat, I could have obviously not shot through the little hut there, but I might have needed the extra bit of penetration for the rear, since shooting through stuff just usually makes you lose penetration. Just as distance does. How about you guys? Have you been out for partying, May tour, something like that? Oh, bro, come on. Yep. I think I can one-shot him. He didn't have spawn liner. The next one, please. Alright, nice round of kills here. I would have actually gotten one more kill if I did not bounce the rear of that type. Oh, okay, one left. Doom Kitty, okay. Bunch of new clan applications again. Too old now, I guess. Actually, also among older people or families, it's really common here to just take a bicycle outside. As when I was a child, I've always done that with my family and some other families together, just like a huge group of 20-30 people just going out, riding the bicycle for 20 kilometers or so, having some picnic outside, stuff like that. Enemies do have a ton of mediums. And our medium here is just yellowing in, which is not going to work out for him. Can still punish that guy a little bit, but... Oh my gosh, my team is sleeping. We can see that on the lineup already. Enemies have a lot of medium tanks and only one heavy tank. They are not going to be on that heavy side at all. Let's try killing him at least. Yes. Taking one for that, but hey. Took out one guy. So it's... Wow, fine. Okay, I don't want to take any more hits. Can I relocate to a position where I can shoot the enemies unharmed? IS-7 can hold up the enemies. I will help with the 263. At least I do know that the other... Oof. That the other TDs are down there. Not just right to the side here where they could shoot me. Okay, let's make sure to win one side. Always very important. When being stuck and having enemies on multiple sides of you, you need to win one side. Or you're having enemies to like left, right. And then you cannot hide from them anymore. You will get crossfired. Even the best players cannot hide from two different angles. It just does not work physically. Okay, maybe I'll just get back there, kill the mediums. The 2Ds are just a tough nut to crack there. Won't go for them. They're even coming for me, so even better that I relocated already. Yeah, he's not bad at all. Not good enough. So reloaded. Nice run. Actually, I'm enjoying this tank. At the start, when it was released, it was still... There were some changes to it. I think it was slower. Yes, it got buffed a little bit. I'm not sure. I think so. I think it was slower. I occasionally played it on tests. I still played it a lot, actually. I had it like 100 games almost at 3.5k average, or both at 3,550. Oh, not that many. 80 games or so. But after that, I did not enjoy it at all. So I just played it in Platoon a little bit. And job stats did not even increase the win rate since the testing period. Yeah, and so far it's working out nicely. 10 games right now. 3.8k, despite me missing up 2 games really badly. Hey Maratha, Akuma as well, good evening, random gameplays. 902, no platoons here. I don't take any platoon requests on stream, sorry. And off stream, I won't be having time to answer every platoon request either. As I mostly prefer solo games. Much more interesting, unless you have some top player playing with you, just having some nice teamwork. Okay. Oh. I want to kill this side here. Best way to do this is to get into this corner here, into this little bit of a ditch. You have some hull down position, enemies cannot hide at all anymore. Just look at that. They have a 0 chance there, but I'm also getting counted now. From the front. No, not really. Let's keep the focus on this guy. Even if the Vickers is going to hit me, it will be fine as long as we take this one out. Can even hide here a little bit. Nice. Now let's go. Oh. Oof. I mean, if I can shoot one guy while hiding from the other, then I'd rather do that instead of peeking into 2 tanks. What a small chance of just putting on 1 shot there. Okay. But I've already shot the SU there and killed him. Let's let the projector go out first. Oh no, he still hits me. Yeah, for sure. Karma. Simply is not a sexy tank. Colonel, actually, I kind of disagree. It's just very basic, so I don't really play it all too much. The accuracy, just tanks and rounds as well. And also premium APCR is something I really like. Great. Got my 4K again. Usually I like tanks that are challenging my playstyle, my skill a little bit more. So I have some tanks that have like one specific skill. Like some Batshit is really weak when facing the enemies frontally, but it's really strong when getting behind. So you have to constantly think about what can you do. Then there is some tank like an M60 that is just... No, it's a bad example. The M60 is boring. It's a great hull down tank, but pretty boring. Same as an E50M. There you still have the option of ramming the enemy, so you can think about where you can find opportunities to ram, but you don't have to. So I don't really think of it being a great or interesting tank for me personally, although it is very easy to play. I do just generally enjoy clipper tanks that do offer you the chance of just finding opportunities for pushes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm really into that kind of stuff. Apart from that, I do like something like a Leo or also the FE42. At the moment it's a bit too bad, to be honest. It's not that well balanced. Then you've got the 30B, my favorite medium tank actually, which just allows you to run around, get into some great positions, farm some damage, run array again. You constantly have to be very careful about where you go, because you don't have a lot of armor. But still, you're getting some really high reward for playing in a smart way and can outplay enemies by farming a lot of damage and win some awesome 1v3 situations and all that stuff. On CS-63, I can do that kind of stuff as well, but I don't have to think about it too much. So yeah, it's a really easy tank to play actually. Oh, what? What a mouse armor rack. Okay. Let's maybe just push the flank here then. Ah, was a perfect hit. I'm not even going for the cap here. Enemies have the cap advantage anyways. No need to take the buys. I just need some backup to help out here as well. I cannot absorb too much damage. Come on. I want to push him. Let's go. Just to recall here, or just remind you again, that's the way to use the tanks and rounds together with adrenaline, both increasing your DPM. Yeah? He's already looking at me. Why is that? Did I still hurry? Can you not go for me, please? Thank you. Very enjoyable accuracy, really. Still get enough hit points to take a shot here. Will allow me to put out 2 in return anyways. Maybe not. Good. Bad shit of Ikran. They still have a gorilla somewhere. I wonder where that guy is. Hello? Oh my gosh, this might have just killed me. I mean, if the gorilla hit me, batshit YOLO'd me, I would have been dead without doing much. Nice. Hey, tricky. Everyone I see play this tank just does well in it. I think it doesn't stand out at anything, but it doesn't suck at anything either. Yeah, so if you can play Mats, you should feel very comfortable in it. Absolutely. That's the main point of this tank. There is no bad characteristic, but no good characteristic either. So you can just kind of do your thing Accuracy is nice, yes. It's one of the best accuracies among the Leo. You can definitely do stuff with that, but I don't think accuracy is like an outstanding feature to have. You can always aim in. It's much more about positioning, using DPM wisely. All that kind of stuff. What are the yellow boosters? Those are some special boosters from some event that are even better than the purple boosters. Just a little bit better, but not much. Like 15% or so. Still something, but they were only put out once, and so I got 5 of them or so. Okay, enemies have 3 mediums. Entity over here. I don't have that much backup here. Nice. Can I have some shots over there, maybe? I'm mildly worried about getting pushed onto here. I think I will run. The bet just seems like he's interested in me. Under different circumstances, I would appreciate this. Maybe. No. Okay. Man, this is not great at all. I don't really think I can circle. Nice, too fast for that. I'm dead. Absolutely trapped there. Like, I don't really understand again how we are losing this one. Sometimes it doesn't make sense just mathematically if I'm having one guy on me and also Patton aimed at me without moving at all, so 2 guys aiming for me from different angles. Then my teammates should have an advantage somewhere at least. But I think I might have had to run away a little bit more quickly there. It's the only risk to this position. It's an awesome position for first spots, first damage. But the only risk is everyone's just facing you and looking at you and you're getting stuck there. You can get pushed, but usually you can run away from that. But for running, you need to have somewhere to run. And that requires some kind of teammates anywhere. Like behind me, to the side or so. Anywhere I could have run safely. Let me just quickly check again. I definitely did some mistake. But just checking the minimap, I did not think we would have any advantage to the left side. So I did not feel like pushing over to the left here, because then I might have had to take a lot of shots from those guys. First of all, Caro, Patton, and Badger. As a Badger ran to the right side, the other mediums were going left. Oh, like TVP lost all his hit points for putting out 600 damage into the object 907. This guy also not fighting. On the other side we have a 3 versus 2. And still we lost that side as well. Sadly I could not run over to the heavy side either. In the end it was 3v3. Yeah. By the way guys, if you just joined in on the stream here, we do have a giveaway running on the Discord server. All you have to do is get onto the link above in the chat. It's pinned right there. Press enter on the announcements channel. It is. Just first of all join the Discord server, then check the announcements channel, and there you can press enter to take part in the giveaway. Please do not take part if you have some of the tanks already, because I cannot swap out the prizes. That is out of my possibilities. We do have a couple of tier 7 tanks from a defined list there. We also do have some tier 10 tanks, which are the T95V6 and the AMX 30B. Was it the first defeat? Oh, you killed yourself for my clan mate. Don't do this. Even a top player will probably not trust you on killing yourself in a smart way, because there is no such thing mostly. I mean, if you were just YOLOing in, I would probably not save you either. You should never play for that kind of stuff. You should always play for your own survival. But yeah, my clan is also not a top clan, definitely. It's just a community clan. Most people are like 55 to 60% win rate, something like that. Ah, are you kidding? I was still spotted. Sad. Nice. There's someone in B. Next one. Oh. Again and I'm a wreck. Now I cannot see ice 4 anymore. Must be right there. He's in the bush. Ice 7 it is. Nice. The gorilla apparently ran away. I have to be careful since I'm a one shot to the, or one clip to the bad shit. I can still try supporting over here. Nice. Nice try. But not a good one. Okay. Amarek saved the game. Maybe. No, we're still having the option of running away for a little bit. I mean, it might have been a lot closer in the end game then. What did I just want to say? I want to look up. I forgot. Crew boosters. These ones give you 150% apparently, while the standard ones give you 140 only. Yeah, we're just in some event ones. But I don't need them anymore because I don't grind. I just use free XP to grind. And I have crew skills maxed out as well, so nothing I could use it for. Yeah, V2 might happen to anyone. Some bounces. Okay, we do have a lot of mediums here. Team seems to be also coming, that's good. Showdown spotting, nice. Let's fight for the corner. Often it's just about winning the corner here, as it secures the crossfire. And he doesn't seem to have much backup so far. Let's just YOLO him. Yep, absolutely worth it. Great. There's the next one. Hello. Ah. Okay. Quick game. They have 183 on the other side, so I don't have to be afraid of him. What else do they have? Yo. And 907. Only 2 left. Man, this is just steamrolling. Very definition of it. Oh, nice. Are we failing the hash shot there? I'm not even getting to use the tungsten rounds again. Might die to this guy. Nah. Hey, kill shot. I could not have been any more aggressive than that. 3k. Was I even stopping once? I don't think so. I kept moving all game long. No, I was just holding for a moment to shoot the TVP to aim in the HE there. Should be a good example of why you should not go without your teammates, like the Sheridan did. Hey, Zuti. Okay, so what do we have here? I cannot play for the medium side aggressively. Most of our teammates are going for the other side. Let's stay here for the moment. I can still... Okay, crap. Crap. But hey. Oh no, not another one. I did not spot them. I'm playing too many light tank games. Because on a bed sheet I would have definitely been able to spot the mediums going up. I'm so used to doing that. Yeah, my medium is just going to die sooner or later. I cannot do anything about it. He's in a horrible position. And I won't care about him at all. Let's try focusing on the other side, winning this one. Oh no. Ah, yes, any more modules you want to destroy? Crap. I thought I was hidden a little bit better there. Okay. Luckily did not come at me. Let's just stick to the IS-4 here. I can hide behind him a little bit. There still is Sheridan somewhere. Oh, he keeps going. I wonder what his reload time is right now. Where are you going? Spartan, good evening. Who else do we have here? Struggling to penetrate object V4. All other teams have no problems at all. Well, just keep an eye on the sides there. Just if the only way that the object 268 V4 is kind of safe if he is looking at you frontally, then you can still aim at the cupola. But if he angles to the sides, then you always aim at the other side. Like you switch the side completely, like, you know, it has an angle like that basically. And if you aim at that frontally, you cannot penetrate. But if he wriggles around, and you gotta predict the movement a little bit. And if he just angles the side armor like that, just think of it this way, and he does this, the typical wiggling move, and then you just wait for the moment, he turns aside, and you quickly switch over, shoot the flat side. The outer sides there are still a little bit easier to penetrate, so you might be able to penetrate that with premier ammunition if you do have good penetration. Otherwise you just need to wait patiently for the right moment and be quick at switching the sides then. I mean, if you're aiming at one side, the enemy will likely try to angle that side even and not stand to your front without any movement. The cupola is not too reliable to hit, so I'll just try to predict the movement. I just aim for the middle, maybe just pretend to look at any side and then trip, switch over and penetrate. The sides are also big enough so that you can penetrate quite easily there. Don't rely on the RNG all too much. Rendering Swallows, good evening. Also Gerby. Yeah, I mean, don't really care about the win rate too much right now, because a win rate is always just a thing of luck if you're having just a low battle amount, definitely. But still, it's a good tank for winning as well, I would say. And I think it is a good tank. It's not a trash tank. And I think the session is quite good at showing that. It's not really special in any way, but it is kind of reliable, it is versatile as well. You have tungsten and adrenaline both increasing your DPM and also making it easier to trade with enemies. Decent mobility, decent armor, mediocre armor rather. Next please. I do genuinely enjoy the accuracy of this one. I don't really want to cap, to be honest, but okay. Thanks team for coming. Please take some shot for me, please. Yeah. Okay. Premium APCR is also really great to have. Because it just increases the amount of rig spots. It doesn't increase the penetration, but really the amount of rig spot that you're having. Because heat cannot penetrate any space armor. It cannot penetrate the size of tanks. All that kind of stuff. Oh, come on. Where's the other one now? It's still relatively close. I mean, we should win this, for sure. But if they do YOLO me, I don't really trust on my backup for the moment. Nice. Okay, let's go in again. We're also winning on points. Ah, there he is. Lol. No, don't run, man. Point win. Oh no, he's going for C. I hate you, man. I hate you for this move. Where are you going? Ah. NK, thank you. Good evening to you as well. I cope as well. Melee. When's the giveaway? Giveaway already started. It's on Discord. You completely missed it there, by the way. The giveaway is on Discord, on the Discord server. All you have to do is press a link above in the chat that's pinned right there. Press join this Discord server. As long as you're not banned, you are free to participate, and I won't unban you otherwise. Otherwise, what else you have to know? You just have to click the announcements channel, and there you will find the giveaway where you just can see some big bright button saying enter. You press enter, and then you're in. Tricky saying, that's a good explanation why you like APCR, but I don't like a less normalization and drop off pen over distance, so it depends on the tank for me. First thing I have to correct you on that one, heat does have 0 normalization. APCR has more than that, so you do have more penetration on APCR compared to heat, even if the value in-game, the penetration value is exactly the same. To those who don't know what normalization is, each shell type has some kind of normalization. So let's quickly explain what normalization is. If you're hitting the enemy at an angle, let's say 45° like that, like this is the armor, this is the angle, 45° angle, that's how you're shooting. An AP shell has 5 degrees of normalization. Normalization means 5 degrees are being corrected, so the effective armor thickness over there is just a little bit thinner then. AP has 5 degrees, APCR has only 2 degrees, and heat and HE have 0 degrees. So their penetration value always is the same. So in that sense, you do have more penetration on AP and APCR, even if the value in-game is just looking like it was the exact same thing. Which is why the 2100 LT is that great as well, to be honest, by the way. What do you think, who is a better player, Doodles or you? I know there will be Doodles viewers here watching me. I don't think I have to answer this question. I think Doodles is a good player, yes. Do I think that he does say stuff that is valid? No. Do I think you should listen to him? Only for entertainment purposes, if you are into that kind of content. Maybe there is some stuff out there that he says that is actually helpful, yes, I'm not going to deny that. But he is just basing his content on drama, and I'm really against that kind of stuff. I don't want to dramatize things, I don't want to say this is the worst tank, the best tank ever that you can get. This tank is OP, don't get anything else. No, that's not the case. You cannot say that for any tank. I mean, there are better and worse tanks, but it always depends a lot on the player. And I think it's very important to keep that in mind. There is not the one truth only. And the one thing that Drills does really great is just selling you a truth. He's really charismatic and a good storyteller, that I have to leave to him, but does that make him like the one and only that you should listen to? In the best case, you listen to multiple people, multiple players, get to hear what they have to say. Everyone is capable of doing mistakes. Okay. Having a good time farming here. Enemies seem to be just rather not the most capable. Okay, I'm not safe at side scraping, reverse side scraping. But it minimizes my chance of getting hit a little bit. So I'm just going to keep doing so. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I hate these moments. Oh my gosh. Alright. I don't know if you can even still check the stats of Doodles. I think he got banned at some point, as far as I've heard. I'm not following his content, but I've heard that he got just banned, and I don't know what his account is. Doodles is too American. Not to get too political here, but it seems very popular to just dramatize stuff at the moment in America. Yeah, if you do want to know what level I'm on, I have like all the games possible basically. I've got, if you're new here to this channel, got several tanks at 3 point... Oh my, I don't have many tanks at 3.8k, one tank. I would say I'm capable of reaching very close to the top, but not being the best player ever. I think Doodles would probably say he would be there, even though having lower stats. Yeah, I've played against Doodles and he's kind of mid-base fisher saying, to be honest, you don't have to think about 1v1 or stuff like that. It's not about that at all. It's about 7v7 and using the information that you are having. And for that, a lot of different stuff is much more important. And also, as a YouTuber, your skill is not about knowing the game. Yes, that's one skill, but the other part is just selling it and teaching it. I think there is really, it's the main point why you're watching someone, because it's entertaining and because it's just teaching you something that you didn't know, and you still don't fall asleep at the same time. And I think that Doodles might be honestly better than me. Gotta say it as it is. He managed to really convince people about his opinions, and he does present his opinions in a good way. Although with a lot of stuff that I've seen personally, I have not watched a ton of, but with a lot of stuff I just disagree. And maybe it makes sense for most people. It is maybe just generally a good idea to always go for this or that side. It is not always the best idea, and Doodles often says stuff like that, like this, that is the only way of doing things, and everything else is wrong. Nope, not the case. I will regret this peek here, so let's check out what I can do instead. One guy on A apparently, while everyone else is over here. What is on A then? Might be Minotauro is not spotted. Okay. Maybe we can kill the 140 and just push behind the enemies here. We have a tank advantage on this side, definitely. We're 2 tanks right now. Ah! Help! Okay. Let's hide behind the griller. WZ apparently not paying any attention. Can I have him? Yes. Mouse over there still. Minotaur behind, circling the map for the entire time. Let's just go put some shots into the mouse still and then go for Minotauro, I would say, and then I might die here. Oh my. Please don't high roll me. Okay. He's coming for me. Okay. He improves a lot now though. Yeah, honestly I don't really care about it if he's a good player or not. I just, as a YouTuber, I would just, I think for other YouTubers, I generally, I can for one, I can just question whether it's actually good or bad what they are teaching you, but for most of what Doodle says or any other YouTuber out there is probably correct, because most people YouTubing are over 50% and the majority of people playing Blitz is under 50%. So let's say like that. So a lot of stuff is actually true. No matter which YouTuber you're watching, there will have some truth in that. So most people will be able to find something. Yeah. Apart from that, I don't really care about the level or so too much. I don't really want to compare myself to other YouTubers. I'm just trying to do the best thing that I can do here. Trying to teach you something, make it kind of interesting and entertaining, just deliver some high quality content, which is kind of rare for Blitz, to be honest. And I rather put out some quality instead of just some quantity that people might not be satisfied with or that's just not valid. That's what you can expect here. Might not be the first one to put out a news video either. But for that I can assure you that I have thought about it then. Another one. Oh. I was just going to say, actually I'm having higher alpha damage than him. Not higher alpha damage. But I'm having more armor. He has higher alpha damage, so it did not necessarily make sense to trade here. But I kind of expected to still have a little bit of an advantage. And this is not looking good for our teammates here. We have an IS-7 AFK. Not AFK, but close to it. I hope the Badger is... Yeah, he's actually falling back. That's amazing. Bruh. Smart. There's 183. Let's just kill that 183 there. Otherwise I would support a Badger, but honestly we can just get a free kill there. Kind of. Off! Yeah. Okay, I failed. I'm dead. Yes. We've got an IS-7 being afraid of a Progetto here. I totally did not expect that one. I could have probably seen him earlier on the map if I was paying attention. I mean, it was kind of my mistake. I can obviously blame the IS-7, but I have to admit that it is my responsibility to not count on my teammates to do everything in the correct way. Let's count to 100. No. Okay, maybe it helps the algorithm to boost my content a little bit. Do I have same control mode on? Yes, I do. Although I don't really think it makes a huge difference. I have the assumption that PC players on average are slightly better than Blitz players, than touch players, because, you know, every person knows how to use a mouse, at least if you are over the age of 16. Younger people might just get to use a touch device only, never get to use any PC. But most people probably have used more PCs than some touch devices for gaming, right? I think we can agree on that. At this moment still, it will be changing in the future. So I assume that PC players struggle less with the controls and are generally more experienced with gaming. I've personally also played on PC a lot. Like the first 80,000 games I played on PC. After that I switched over to touch. And I was actually still slightly better on PC. Although like 30-day sets have also not really surpassed 3.6k there. I've tryharded multiple times to 4k, 4.3k on T57 has been my maximum, I believe. Yeah, T57 it was. For over 100 games. So I guess that counts. Maybe the meta was also a little bit better for farming damage. How did you die here? Yeah, nice peek. The main benefit on PC is, first of all, you don't have auto-aim, which can be advantage and a disadvantage at the same time, but you do see more, and I think that's noticeable. You have like a larger screen that shows you more to the sides. You have better overview generally. E6, I would love to help you, but maybe you don't stand in the open and just go hull down, so you're hiding from the projectile, and I can also help. Not a fan of the situation. I mean, I will die unless... I will die. What's better, touch or PC? Yeah, I kind of just answered it. There are advantages, disadvantages to either platform. There are players at the very top who have been playing on either platform. I mean, there are players... Like, the maximum you could... The maximum I've seen people get in Blitz was something like 4.3k average. In 30 days. Throughout the bench on all tanks. Just a couple of tanks even above that, 4.5k average roundabout. There have been players on touch and on PC being able to do so. It's just a handful of players anyways, but still. Possible on no matter platform you are on. I may also say that, yeah, there are definitely some advantages to touch auto-aim, making it way easier to hit some weak spots. I do prefer that. Like some cupola shots, shooting the gun mantlet off some tank and hitting some tiny little weak spots. I feel like it's easier. Apart from that, really, I don't know. You do see more on touch on PC than because of the larger device. By the way, if you're interested in that, just make sure you have a wide device rather than a high device, because it allows you to just see more to the sides. If the device is just larger, then your tank will also be larger, you're not going to see more. But if your screen is pretty wide and you see some stuff to either side, that's more helpful than looking above some wall or so. More often you do have the situation of looking around a corner. And for all that kind of stuff, just checking something like around the corner, seeing what's to your side without having to turn too much, or even if you quickly turn around on PC, that goes a lot quicker than on touch, I would say. On touch I need like 2-3 swipes almost. Actually, I can do it in one swipe, but I don't know, it feels safer on PC. Oh, laggy. A little bit of loss here. This guy's also at a loss of... Yeah, I don't know, I don't want to say it. Loss of hit points. Let's keep it at that. Okay. That made things easy. Kranwagen has been flanking around here, trying to help us mediums. We got shot for that and didn't hit anything. AFK projector. One AFK and the other's YOLOing in. Oh, very smart. Okay, will be the last one. Actually, I will still do a whole video about touch versus PC, just to get the comparison out there. Especially from someone who has played both on a good level, so I think that will help. At this point, I've played about 60,000 games on touch, I believe. 80,000 on PC. So maybe that qualifies me to give a good answer there. Okay, that was too easy. Yeah, what is better for me? I was kind of better on PC, as said, but on touch I feel more comfortable. Nowadays, especially with the aiming, because I don't play a lot of PC anymore, but I also feel like touch gaming is just a more comfortable play style. Unless if you're streaming, because then you're sitting at a desk, but otherwise you can sit on the couch when having a touch device in your hands. That's so great. For the PC, you're just at a desk, and that just makes things a little bit more uncomfortable to use. So off stream, touch all the way. Laser hit 4.7k. Yeah, Laser definitely is also maybe the best player in random games. Not in tournaments. That's a different story then. At least when it comes to damage farming, if we are just taking that for measure, then Laser might be the best one out there. Calestra, you did not miss the giveaway. You can win again. Didn't you win last time as well? It's on the Discord server, on the announcements channel since yesterday already, because it's my April giveaway. I hope that Wargaming isn't saying anything about it, because I did not get to stream yesterday anymore. But hey. Okay. I kind of regret not using tungsten rounds. What do I have them for? By the way, I did not use the tungsten rounds here because I think there's some better opportunity for doing so. Usually I don't want to use tungsten rounds if I'm having no more than 2 shots in a row. Now he wakes up. Oh, for real. So much about 2 shots in a row. Yeah, I might still have the last one. Yeah, okay. So I think E4 might be a great target over there. I don't know if maybe I could shoot there. Yes. Yes. All enemies turning instead of killing the 268. Okay. Kind of my fault to get that aggressive there. Could have still kept flying safely. Actually, CS-63 is having some similar characteristics to the 140 in terms of armor and accuracy. Just that the 140 doesn't have the alpha damage. It has DPM instead, so that makes the CS-63 way easier to play for any average player, even for the better players, since trading is easier. In Platoon I would prefer the 140 though. Okay. Not shooting me. Can I just keep him tracked? No. Oh, no. Oh my goodness, I was afraid of it. Okay. Nice. Not so nice. Sadly, does have another rep kit. We should be out of repair kits now. Oh no. So was the FV. Do I risk it? Oh my gosh. Well, 288. Yeah, I just wanted to run away from the bad shitstorm. Ah, if I get that kill, I might have been able to run away. Now we're actually losing because of a low roll. Hi Marshall, good evening. $140 better than CS. Hi Junior Run. I would not say so. Not at the moment. It's better for platoon maybe. It's just CS-63 does have its advantages at this point. Just alone the frontally mounted turret is really helpful. You can peek a lot easier, and less at risk of just going for a bad trade. Oh, hello. Ah, I kind of thought it was more in the open now. -2. Did it just fall back again? I do like the 183s right now. I think I will run. If it's not too late already, it is too late. Oh, fuck it. It's too late. Too late. Yeah. Playing too aggressive. Let's maybe take a breath. Calm down a little bit. Hi Joe. And good evening to Alex as well. Hello to India. Yeah. I think I will go for 140 again. Last one was probably a defeat. It's still going. How's that? Let's play 907. Also very similar playstyle. Actually more so than the 140. Wish you had the content on AA. Thank you, but I mean, you do have it on an A right now. I'm not limited to any nationality here, so. Or what do you mean? Do you mean that I should play on an A server, or Would it be better if I was being like an American? What do you mean by that? Buff. A weird turn there by Leo. Okay, that keeps him spotted. We do struggle a little bit against this guy. We don't have... Oh, we have some more information. We definitely don't have any advantage here. We're currently 2v3. So... Oh, eventually, I will have to kill the city. Let's do it right now. Okay, sorry T-62. You missed the call. Let's go in. No! Wrong button. Crap. Oh my gosh, this YOLO. Can I help with him? Okay. I hope the E3 is not shooting me. Bounce. Oh my gosh. No. That's nice though, but I'm still kind of stuck here. I'm dead. It might have still been enough to win, maybe not. So much about chilling and not playing that aggressively. I should play an Apex server. I can't. I've got a really bad ping there. Why would it be cool if I played NA? It doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. I played NA, I do have an account there. And the meta is slightly different, yes, but not much. And if you are playing like me, you're not really insisting on going into aggressive positions early on. Playstyle is more about spotting, collecting information, and then making a decision. Okay, there are 2 on B right now. Let's keep that in mind. There will be 1 more to D. And I've got 2 over there as well. B, you're messing up badly. Oh. Let's truck him. Okay. Nice push. There, I can shoot another one. Should be sight from the RV there. Ah. Really? Does there have to be a car in front? Give me that IG finally. Nice. Oh, I like this game. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, really. Only playing aggressive when bored? I'm usually only playing aggressive when I'm tired. Or if I'm just, you know, if you're tired and then you will just automatically pay less attention and just be more tunnel visioned. And at this point I've already played 1 hour 45 minutes, so I'm just a little bit at a point where I might need a bit of a break actually. I might need some food. Just focusing more on, or rather just talking too much and just not being with the game, analyzing every game in detail too much. Just to play for the right side. I don't like that the VK is not spotting. He really needs to go there actually. Like this, I don't know if the enemies are going for the corner potentially. It's a bit of a risk, but I'm still gambling for it because it's so strong. You do get into this position. Okay. Seems like I'm fine over here. He's just YOLOing through. I can put out a shot if he's falling back there, and there's an E1 camping. Other heavy over there. T-57 has already been spotted to the front there. He's blind firing me, or someone else. Come on. Oof. Lucky shot. Okay, actually I expected to take a hit here. Got to take on this guy first. I don't want to get clipped. No! There goes my chance. Nice. How's it looking here? Nice. 1-1B will be waiting for me right now. He's also being a good player. But hey, let's move over here into cover again. Always got to move from cover to cover. Okay. Alpha, are you in platoon? Yes. Platoon is dead though. Oh, dude. I'm dead. Crap. Try to hide still. Oh no, we might actually lose this though. Oh my gosh. Probably we will lose this one. At least he hit. But the VK is not doing much right now. He could still help if the enemies were pushing frontally. He also needs to go right now. Go, please. Well, if the 1-1B doesn't die, we will definitely lose. But he is an awesome player. It's unlikely that he will die there. And the VK is not. Any bets? Those tanks do have armor, definitely. And they should have enough penetration. VK would only need to shoot some HE. IS-7 definitely needs APCR. Oh, he went for a cupola shot. Fall back, man! Why did you stop there? Yeah, I just threw away the game. I was thinking we had a nice advantage in terms of tanks and we just needed to push in. That was a little bit embarrassing. For real. For real, man. Yeah. I don't even want to upvote him because I just threw the game away. And to him it might have looked like I was actually even focusing him there. While I just wanted to avoid the VK90 who was coming for me. Damn it. Rip 80%. Oh, actually, I'm just saying enemies have no mediums at all. I will just fly the medium side then. For E100 camping. Oh my gosh. Look at our E100. Check the minimap right now. They moved up in the corner. So we're basically -1 tank and we only have 1 heavy tank against 3. But it's a VK-72, so pretty good one. Let's try spotting a bit more. I will actually blind fire the bush. If I get spotted, then there will be someone. I did not get spotted. It's not 100% safe to assume that there is no one to the front, but I will still continue. Spot a bit more aggressively. It's risky as hell though. Let's hope I'm not getting counter pushed by many tanks and actually... Okay. Come on. I'm so afraid of anyone coming for me to help the griller. Good. Minotaurus to the front. FE45 over there. They still have 183. They had 40 Ds. Oh, 183 is one shot. FE45 is the most dangerous tank to me. He can just YOLO me, but he cannot kill me in one clip at least. So there's that. Boom. Boom. Another one. Another one? No. Great clip, mate. Okay. Typical German heavy player on NA. Red line clamping, yeah. I mean, it's not only about NA. I think as the question just arose, like someone Spartan was saying, would be cool if you played NA. You've got to get away from the thought of one server being better or worse than the other. It's really not being the case. There are some slight differences in playstyle maybe. I felt like personally my experience on NA, even when I was not playing in bot matchmaking, just to make sure that you know, it's a little bit less predictable, just a little bit, because I see a reason for that in that people just They play more as a team, but they play less for certain positions. Although that doesn't really make a huge difference. I've had multiple games where they were just rather passive, sitting around in spawn and suddenly YOLOing me. So that happens a little bit less often on EU, I feel like, where everyone's just very focused on buying medium side, but maybe that's just my perception. Honestly, I don't really think there's a big difference. You can just play some passive positions at the start that are still not too passive. So my rule of thumb is always just go for about a third of the map. Like if you're just dividing the map up into thirds, 1/3 is safe to go for together with your team. The third in between you and the enemy's third is just death zone. You will die there. So just think of it that way, just always. I'm still about to do some videos about that. I'll still get some stuff planned there. Coming soon. So 3 mediums on either side. We are all coming to the medium side here, which is nice. Enemies are maybe going for the park, at least some tanks. Ouch. I don't like this. Now he has some really strong position to counter me, and he does have backup from the city side, which might shoot me unspotted. Got chip away some hit points very carefully there. Oh, okay. All right. There might be someone coming over there. Let's do it the safe way. Here I can run away a little bit easier. And spot better. It's not going to be an easy win. But I also don't really think we're losing this one. Gotcha. Good. Oh. Do I go for gorilla? Oh. Oh my gosh. Let's not get a cheat. All fine. Nice. Alex asking, what do I think about the changes in next update? I'm indifferent about them in terms of judging them, good, bad. I think they are rather benefiting the average player than the better players, because they will benefit anyone playing TDs. And they will make heavy tanks worse, they will make medium tanks worse. The light tanks, on the other hand, also get a little bit better. So, yeah, I think the weaker tank classes are getting buffed, the stronger tank classes are getting nerfed, everything just coming a little bit closer together. If you're still not up to date with all the changes there, or the most significant changes, first of all, you can watch my 20-minute video about all the changes. where I also give some opinion about each and every single one. You can also just check my YouTube posts, or also on Discord on the news channel or announcements channel. I posted a little bit of a summary there. So for all the most relevant stuff there, you can check that one out over there. I'm not the greatest fan of light, mediums, or just fast tanks, not being that strong anymore, but the meta always changes. I'm looking forward to the AMX 50B. Also Foch might be interesting. Definitely. How do you have 700 million credits? Well, by playing a lot and having all tanks, I don't have to grind anymore, so I'm just collecting and playing tier 10 only. So yeah, at this point, they just come. What am I seeing there? No. Okay, Jag now aiming at me. Please go for him. Reset. Nice. Yes. You can see how it's fully red there. Definitely. Let's go back and help in the rear there. And I'm seen to go forwards. I don't know if I want to commit a little bit more still. Oof. Am I spotted? Don't think so. Hello. Find a trade like that. Now he's a one-shot. And that was important to me. Now I can just take him out on the next one. And do have some backup here, that's great. Let's actually try moving in there. Nah. Okay, nice. Why is he peeking there? It wasn't like he could kill me or so. He was just going to die. Nice, he's going for me. He might kill me actually. Okay, points. Hi, winner. Urva Israel, Galaxy, also Sahara has been there. Wait, I completely forgot to answer to you. I don't know, Sahara, you're probably gone. Hi, Joshua as well. What is a medium tank meta gonna look like after the changes? Medium tank meta next update. Perro. Perro, you would say it in English. Just keep in mind, The ventilation system is getting buffed, calibrated shells is getting buffed. Aim time is getting buffed, refined gun is getting buffed. So, the entire left column here, all these three will get buffed. At the same time, armor on every heavy tank, or on every tank, armor hit points get nerfed, which mostly decreases heavy strength, or like the main heavy strength. As it's percentage-wise, mediums don't benefit much from that anyways. Also, engine accelerator gets nerfed while traverse speed gets buffed. So, in that sense, TDs do benefit and everyone else just has a disadvantage, because everyone will get slower if TDs switch over to traverse speed. No one can circle them that easily anymore. So definitely I will switch over my TDs to traverse speed. Every tank is definitely going to benefit from stabilizer and also aim, not stabilizer, but refined gun next update. I'm definitely going to switch from stabilizer to refined gun because that will be way better. Enhanced gun line drive also getting a lot better, so accuracy getting better is especially benefiting those tanks which are fast and cannot afford to take any hits. If you are having a tank that has a lot of armor, then you can sit right in front of the enemy. You don't have you don't have the risk of taking any shots in return. You just play for out trading the enemy, having the better position. Take any heavy tank, you can just really comfortably sit in front of the enemy and fully aim your shots. There the aim time may help, of course, but it's not that much of an advantage as for the mediums and light tanks. Yeah, this one, defense system is also going to get better than improved modules, definitely. Doesn't really matter. Improved optics will get better for lights and TDs. Not sure about that latter part, but for light tanks it does get better. For medium tanks it gets worse. Camouflage gets better for lights and TDs only. So lights benefit again, TDs benefit, mediums not so much. But therefore, autoloaders, generally, because of the buff of ventilation system, calibrated shells, autoloaders have a huge benefit from that compared to the single shot guns, because the rammer also gets nerfed, the thing that increases your damage per minute, shortens your reload time. So every single shot tank that relies on having a lot of DPM gets a bit of a nerf there. Autoloaders do get a bit of a buff. So especially Progetto gets a buff there. Although this one I don't play with a ventilation system, rather calibrated shells. I don't know, it doesn't make a huge difference then. But you can still penetrate heavy tanks more easily and more often. On Caro, for example, I do run a ventilation system. So I will get another 3% on top there. That's going to help. Currently, its main disadvantage is the lack of accuracy and mobility. Both will get buffed. What else? What else? Another medium that will maybe be interesting is the 1-1B. It's already an awesome tank, but the speed boost has a massively reduced cooldown time on next update. It won't be quite as efficient. It won't really be putting out that much of engine power boost, but it will be a lot available a lot more often. So that's also going to help there. Not too sure about the specifics there, if it's really noticeable. So yeah, my bet would just be Progetto, or mainly Caro, Progetto, 1-1B. For light tanks, definitely the Batshit. Batshit is already great. It will be even greater than it is already. 50B, a VZTD, Hori, Foch. Those are the tanks to play next update. Rather save this part. Just keep this. Save this part for later on. Okay, tricky going. See ya then. Thanks for watching. Would you run runs or calibrated on Batshit after the changes? Both are usable, I feel like. Yeah, I do think that the Batshit kind of needs the extra bit of penetration to maximize that clipping potential. at the same time, you're just going to have massive view range. That is really something there. I don't know, maybe it is worth going for a ventilation system again. Usually I feel like calibrated shells are a better benefit. Oh, what? That shell felt like really slow. Oof. Oof, oof. Okay. I always felt like a dog barking there. Oof. Out of my way. What's that? What's that? Skill issue. Oh. Let's shoot the rear for maybe getting fires. Oh, one fire would already be nothing, no need for plural. I would love another shot from my teammate so I don't have to take a clip now. Track shot helps. What's actually wrong with this yellow badge there? Doing the second circle. Ricochet. Yes. What on earth? Let's try killing this one. No, 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 not a track shot. Nah. I don't feel comfortable here. Oh man. TNH is also a good player, judging by his clan. I don't know, they have a couple of good players, definitely. Okay, finally you can move out a little bit here. A good move by E100. Let's actually use the bush here to keep the middle spotted. Yeah. I can also outspot him. Get hull down here. Although it is not safe. 50p over there. Good to know. Oh man, are they in platoon? No. I cannot do shit right now. I just have to hope for the E100 to do something, the enemies to mess up, so I can then surprise the enemies. I don't know, I don't like this. Hope I'm unspotted, yes. Yeah, 100. Now you committed, now you have to go. Oh no! Oh man. Crap. He's actually a good player. What? Let's not do it. 1 minute 35. I don't see enough here. Does he have to be higher down there? Defeat incoming. Oh no! Nice. Oh my gosh. We still won this. Oh. Between playing an Apex server, when I do have really bad ping on an Apex server. I once played there, but I have 240 ping, something like that, and that's not playable. Otherwise I would, but honestly I don't. For the viewers it might be interesting because everyone wants to know, this server is worse and this server is better, because they just seek some proof for their own performance or for their own, just misery basically. Everyone wants to know if like you're having a worse session than me, then you want to say, okay, it's my server, it's not possible to do the same. But there are great players on the highest level on every single server, so it's not about that. That I can tell you. And the playstyle does not differ too much, because it's more about evaluating the situation correctly and just not committing too hard, not trusting on your teammates to help you. You really need to play as a team, but also a little bit selfish, so you don't die when your teammates do. You need to be aware of all the kind of risks that you're taking. North Korea server being the worst. Oh man, I believe so. Queue times must be awful. What else do we have? David saying still would rather have the 640 single shots back on the Foch than tungsten. I would also prefer that. I think I'm going to play with the autoloader gun again on next update. Cheeky Squirrel, good evening. Belgians ever love drunk people. I already have that here in Germany as well. Okay, I quickly need some more water. And yeah, 50B definitely will be played a lot on next update, also Batshit. What are the tanks? Foch, yeah. Ori, looking forward to it. But we're still having like 3 weeks until the next update, so there's still some time. Until then, I will definitely play some other tanks still. I still plan on a session of VZ55. I've not done so yet. I will still go for Not sure. I've played almost all tanks. M48 and M60 would still be an interesting session. Especially M60. Have I played it? I don't think so. What's the one tank that you are currently spamming? I'm sure you have one. Let's actually use the tanks around right here, because I'm probably going to have more than one shot. And it's still so early in the game that I will get to use them again. What the hell? 300 damage? Ah, Vikas. There he is. What's going on behind me? Yeah, looks like I'm fine. I just want a shot when he's running. Bounce! Ricochet. Always funny if you size up the commander. Yep. No camo, no spawn liner. That's nice. Okay, I don't need to peek there and lose any hit points. Oh! Oh, dude! Nice. So they still have 3 well-armored tanks. We're all very healthy still. Nah, I think he's face-hugging, so I can maybe have another shot there. No. Okay, I'm wasting my time right now. It is kind of weird, actually. Even at this point, I still don't feel like it was an amazing tank, but it just works out. So much about that, right? The last shot was obviously awful, but yeah, it just works. Couple of bad games which could have been avoided, just dragged down the stats a lot in terms of damage. So. I could do tier 9s as well. Yeah, there are some tier 9s that I might also still want to stream. Don't necessarily want, but could be streaming. Move. Armor looks very troll. You don't have armor on this tank. Really, you don't. Cannot expect that. Rarely ever people bounce off of the turret. Sometimes you get some bounces from the hull. You do have the only part where you do actually have armor is the upper plate in the front. It's like the VZ55. No armor apart from the upper plate, and that's just not enough to consider it being well armored. What? Two tanks camping there? One is definitely the gorilla, but the other one? I don't know for which damage I got hit there. Uh, 400, 500? Maybe Sheridan? No, he's right there. Oh no. But I'm safe again. .60p moved in here. I don't exactly get this team. Are we pushing the middle? Streetswagen and spawn. 60p on the medium side. I don't think it did much, but hey. Hi, detonator. Nothing. Let's maybe blind fire the hill there. That's why I'm moving out here. The enemies are not going to peek there. Anything I can do. Oh, he did not even spot me. Nice. They still have that shit. Ah, I hit once. Not much, but better than nothing. What advantage is CS over E50M? Well, E50M is a tank that has a very different playstyle. E50M is a tank that you play to the front of the enemy. You get very aggressive with it, but it's not a good farming tank. This tank is more focused on farming. Just, yeah, you can sometimes outstride enemies as well. But mostly, your strength is just getting some damage in relocating. Ah! Okay, someone please take the hit for me. The accuracy on the move on this tank is better with the tungsten rounds and also the adrenaline then paired together. You're just having some pretty good damage output, just momentarily only, but still it allows for just moving around, and then once finding an enemy, you just put out a massive amount of damage in just very short amount of time, while still not having to think about all the kind of stuff too much about when's the best. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be, it's not too specific a playstyle, let's say it that way, so that it's not too hard to play, so you don't really need to have a very, very special playstyle with this tank. As long as you don't take shots when you shouldn't. That's all you have to focus on. Not to peek at the enemy when they are looking at you. While the E50M can do so. Alpha, hi. One thing I do when I play CS is to change to APCR and if I'm taking long range shots if the tank is moving fast, since APCR is faster. Yeah, good point there. You could also see me doing so earlier, like occasionally, rarely I do to be honest, but still, it's a point to keep in mind. APCR has higher shell velocity than AP. He does not see me because of the bush. Or am I spotted? Let's push up right there to maybe spot some campers. But I don't think there is anyone to the left here. Now there's. I will need help to push them out though. I don't want to do so on my own. Also, there might be stuff behind, but I'm going to risk it. Nice. Type. Should be easy to farm right there. Also not going to survive long. Oh, only 2 left. Let's go for Mino then. E100 still alive somehow. Okay. I'll take it. Fine with me. Is it like a reverse Leo 1? Not really, because you do... First of all, you do have a lower silhouette. And that is some fact that is actually often underrated a little bit. Leo, I don't fully like the Leo because it is a large chunky tank that gets HE'd very often. For that reason alone, I do prefer the AMX 30B over the Leo. And the CS-63 cannot get HE'd into the side. It does have a really compact small design, so you can hide beneath the tank with your just side hugging, circling. That kind of stuff is a little bit safer to do in this one. Also, you don't get penetrated with every shot through the turret or so. Sometimes you do bounce off enemies, although that happens very rarely. Really, I probably got maybe 5 ricochets in this entire stream. But still, it feels just a little bit more reliable and you don't get hit that often. Also, the turret is pretty small. So you're just pretty sneaky, actually. I would say CS-63 definitely easier to play than the Leo 1. Although Leo 1 is the preferred choice by any pro player. What is the alpha damage of this tank? I think 340? 340, 330? I'm not sure. It does not have 350, definitely. Oh. No. Oh my gosh. How did he not hit me? He needed like an eternity to aim in. Go. Nice. He's probably going to cross over to the right side as well. Oh. I'm kind of useless here. I want to do something. There cannot be too much in the enemy spawn. There's still a griller. The Sheridan's camping. Great. Can I somehow approach him safely? Or crossfire the others, maybe? I don't like this. I don't have a hull down position towards him. Ah, I knew it. Thanks, guys, for your help. Like, what the hell? Okay. Let's go for 907 game then. Damn, today is probably way too hot. 26 degrees outside. It's not that hot, but in here it's getting hot right now. Since I'm having the PC running and streaming, it always is like a heater. I would say though, I do prefer the 907 over the CS-63. Damage output is maybe slightly better on a CS-63. But here you do have the mobility. Okay, no spots. I would have spotted anything coming to this corner aggressively, so I will also get more aggressive already and see if anyone's still in spawn, or maybe just stuff like that's happening. Let's check. No. Anyone? 140 there. Oh. Oh no. Okay. I guess I was a little bit lucky. Did not expect to get spotted by him. Hey. What can I do? Pushing him, taking big shot is not what I would like to do. I think he's falling back. I've got a little bunch of very useless teammates. Ah, now he's coming back, okay. Let's get Hull down to his front. No! Failed a track shot. But that will have been his last shot. Checking the minimap right now, so I'm having some time. No one coming at me. That's nice to know. Especially the mediums I was very afraid of. I think I can still get more aggressive behind the enemies without risking to die here. I seem to be focused on my teammates. But I wanna kill this guy first. Ah, crap. Oh, it's also armor wrecked. Not anymore. I don't really get my teammates here. It's not like we were having any disadvantage. Oh, come on. Yeah. Mouse camping. HPs from Cherryland. HPs, yeah, that's what he's trying to keep. But caps? Hello. Yeah, mouse. We're having a lot of low hit point tanks against us. Two were then focused on me, which were the only ones which were healthy, so my teammates should have been able to just get into the enemies really aggressively quite easily. He probably even thinks he did a good job, but he was just honestly causing us to lose here. Especially in a mouse tank, you can just not afford to camp. Are you winter or summer guy? I don't like either. I want it to be something like 15 to 25 degrees maximum all year around. Might have to move to Northern Europe for that. Okay. Yes, he does see me. I think the trade was still acceptable. Do I do so again? Because of being able to kill him? Nice. Okay, disliking this. How is it? How is it that my team is not doing anything there? Oh, I thought that was the Sheridan, the VT. Okay, I should be unspotted again, right? Let's keep our distance a little bit, because you can kill me in 2 shots. I can just play hard on to the front here. Yeah, fine. I'll show it and actually run away. No! Ah. Oh, okay. Thank you, RNG. Good one. 1525 can be considered winter. Depends on the country. I mean, 15 to 25 in winter, that would be like in a desert country. I don't know. 15 to 25 is the autumn here, or like spring right now. But over 26, 27 is just unbearable for me. Then I don't want to do anything. Way too annoying. When it's so hot that you're just sweating all the time and you cannot put off any clothes anymore. No. I don't even like just running around naked. No. Some people like that. It's just very tank top and not much flip-flops. Nah. Okay. The 140 is playing really aggressively, and she should get punished for that, because it's a really bad move, actually. I'm not going to repair the tracks here. He might just have destroyed some other module that was more important, like ammo rack or saw, which I would need then. Putting out more damage. That's something actually that you just need to be aware of. Nice shot. When playing a tank that only has one repair kit, like this one, you need to use the repair kit wisely. You cannot just use it for some broken track if it's not needed. Then, yep. Better to just save it and yep. Like, I wouldn't want to run around with a broken driver all the time, but right now I don't need to repair it. If I get some other module destroyed, it might be way more important. No! Oh, I actually turned around. Okay. Greedy me. But hey, I could not have done much more anyways. Getting a little bit hungry right now. It's been a long stream already. 3 hours. So excuse me for snacking a little bit. Otherwise I wouldn't survive anymore. Maybe half an hour or so. Still, and then it would be time for dinner. Nice. Let's go for a spot over here. And take a shot, of course. Oh, really? I've had so many mediums going left and they all disappeared. I think I might want to support a TVP there. Oh man, what is he doing? But Sheridan going in, nice. Okay. Yeah, he hit the snapshot before, but this one doesn't go in then. Makes sense. But that's it with this tank. You sometimes get these short bounces. Mostly you don't. You can really not count on it. Okay. No! For real. Yeah, I have to keep circling here. Maybe he's turning for my teammates? No, he's rather keeping turning, keeping on to circling. Ah, keeps on turning in order to get me in terms of sight to my teammates. But hey, it was still pretty good. Back to 80. Dragonfly. I do know him. He's on my clan. Got to keep in mind right now, enemies only have 2 heavy tanks. There might not be all too much coming here. Well, still is. By the way, if I'm sitting here seeing enemies, I mostly just wait until they pass behind the second bush, so they cannot spot me then when I'm shooting them. Okay, Jagd did not spot me. Oh, risky move. Oof. Let's actually use this opportunity. Oh, okay. Team, go maybe. Go! Ah, that was a stupid peek. Taking my teammates so long to go in here. That's just a waste of time, but hey, we're making some progress still. Okay, I'm highly worried about getting shot from behind already. Will happen sooner or later. There we go, finally we got the Yak shooting, so I can push in. Alright. Still worked out nicely. Although I was not really able to farm too much, since I was just getting a bit too aggressive at the start and then not being able to shoot. Alright. Come at me, bro. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you're going to bounce? No. Okay. Still dying. Hi. Game was over. Players must think the force shells make them immortal. Yeah, I think the problem of the force-shot autoloaders also is that it is the case that most average players something like that. And do have like the average of around about the same damage that a clip deals, right? If you need something like 1.8k damage for 50% win rate, then the average player is probably even beneath that, 1.7k or so. I don't know. While a clip deals 1.2k, 1.5k on some tanks. So I believe that makes a lot of people think that it's as much damage as they deal in entire games on a completely different tanks. So it will be worth it if they just go in and put out that clip. And unfortunately, it does actually allow them to be really annoying and really have some impact on your own game if you're the one getting YOLO'd. Isn't necessarily winning the game for them. Most likely not. But still, it has an impact. And I know what's time now, and don't you have a clock? It is 2021 here, or 8 PM. Mildly afraid, but I think I will be fine. Ah. Okay. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Good move by the Vickers to fall back there. I notice I'm losing focus. And I'm really getting hungry. I might go for a last game on Batshit, just for fun. But I need to quit, unfortunately. I'm really getting hungry. Hello, Envia. When will Wargaming add more medium tanks? I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Any question regarding the future? Either I don't know or I'm not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, some questions concerning the next update, yes, but everything else, you cannot expect to get any answer about that. Doesn't look like there were any mediums over here. What's that? Yeah. Ah, Cobra. Looking so weird. Oh no. Hello, can you fucking move, man? No? I mean, it's so easy to win this side. But I'm having 3 tanks standing there and not doing anything. And I just got fucked. I've got someone in the middle. Oh man, the mediums behind me are still standing there. Let's reload. What is this guy doing? Do I risk a peek? Ah, dude. Yeah. Awesome. How many tanks do we need to kill 1 Progetto and 1 Cobra who are already low on hit points? So much about the fun last game. Let's try having some fun. Yeah. Actually wanted to know where I'm from. I'm from Germany. You could have asked for that. Hey, Sai Krishna. Yep, unfortunately coming to an end already. Early end for me, but yep. Oh. Okay. At least I did collect some information. What am I going to do? I will just go for the other side. There's still... Wait, it's over there. I don't know where the Caro is, and of course this guy's what I was thinking about. Might be able to kill him. Turn a little bit further. Just a little bit. Ah, it's not going to do so. Maybe. Oh. Okay. Don't they have anything to do? Like, well, whole team sitting there and spawn basically. Don't you just want to hide a little bit further, closer to the red line? Getting cozy back there? Are you cold? Want to cuddle together? Guys, what are you doing? But maybe I can support from over here. If I get to aim in, let's not stand in the bush here. That's a little bit too predictable. Once they know I'm here, they will be shooting for that. But so far they don't. I don't think that one penetrated. It was a connection, yes. But I think it went too low to really deal any damage. Not sure though. Maybe. I forgot which amount of hit points he had before. Can I shoot him there? Critical hit. Stop trolling me. Okay, nice. Enemy one shot. Enemy Showdown is also one shot, but so am I. They still have a 50 TP that I've not seen anywhere so far. What is this exciting game actually? Is the Leo PTI AFK or is it just pretending to be? He is AFK, yeah, that doesn't make things better. How about I try finding the Sheridan? Oh, Sheridan also died now. Well. Well, that's something. Nah. Where on earth is the enemy Sheridan? I don't want to draw, I just want some last damage, that's all I care about. I mean, draw just means that we both lose. But that should be Sheridan, actually. Wait, did he not spot me? What? I think I got spotted from behind then. Oh man. Big gamble. And goodbye. At least something. It was not a satisfying last game though. All team AFK in spawn. Yeah. And so we're losing all the win rate within the last game. One last game. When view range was buffed, which tank became better? Sheridan or Batshit? View range was buffed? View range was not buffed. Well, in the past, Sheridan had the highest view range. Nowadays, Batshit has the highest view range. Before that, the Vickers had the highest view range. And soon it will still be the Batshit with the highest view range. Hey. Having some opportunity right there. Yes, pretty good one. Oop. Not good. But bear in mind, the enemies don't, the mediums don't have any TD backup. WT is still fairly covered by the M5, yo. Do I just go in there? Let's go for it. AFK, give me the armor rack. Yeah, it's fine. I just want to avoid taking any other shots here. Oh my gosh, 86 HE damage? What? BC 183? Eh. Do I go in? Yep, that works. He wants me. He wants me badly. Karma. So some last shots on this one, please. Even an entire last clip. Yay! Oh, okay. Okay, that was still a satisfying game, although it was a little bit weird playing some guys who were basically AFK, brain AFK or whatever. Disconnected ping. WT. Must have a lot of ping. Yeah. Basically starters. Okay, any last questions maybe? Oh, because gameplay is coming to an end here. Copper Dog, what's my favorite tank? Any more questions? Although that is not 100% representative at this point anymore. Ratchet definitely is still my favorite tank. It was so at early stages already. T-62 has been my favorite when I was still starter. From like, yeah, it was my first medium, I believe. At that point I still had 48% win rate. 50%. Oops. And then I played it until I was at around, yeah, in platoon I got up to 70% as well there. Spammed it a lot in platoons. When I stopped playing it as it was getting the gun depression buff, that made it pretty boring to me. Played some more 140 there, which I also at that point I just spammed it over and over again. Later on I preferred the AMX 50B, I preferred the AMX 30B a lot more. AMX 30B still being one of my favorite tanks as well. So yeah, it always changes, and I'm not playing one tank only. I'm just always switching the tanks every now and then. Just some sessions I feel like just playing whatever, let's say T57 or BZ75. I cannot say that they are my favorite tanks, but I want to play them, then play them for 20-30 games, try to get my best performance in them. I think yesterday I played 121B a lot. Yeah. So today actually, man, the games of other tanks have been pretty bright. I'm just checking blitz stats right now. The games on the CS-63 have been actually at 84% win rate. 38 games. 3,372 average damage, which is actually pretty good. Could have been better. There were a couple of games where I messed up badly, and those were just really punishing the stats then. Yeah, it was actually a quite nice session. Good showcase of this tank, I would say. So yeah, final words. It's actually nice. Yes, it is. It's not going to be my favorite because it doesn't really offer that challenging factor of having that one special skill set, but it's still capable, definitely. I don't think you can disagree with that. Unless if you need a lot of armor and a big gun, like if you're still at beginner level up to 50% win rate, then you just don't get along with any tanks that don't have any armor, so yeah, there won't be the best one, but yeah. It would still be capable because of just having good damage output. And also just not having any very inaccurate gun or saw. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to with this tank. Except for peeking at the enemies which are looking at you. Also, Raoul just joined in still. Let me also answer your question. Sorry for ending right when you join. Maybe you still feel like watching back the stream a little bit or so. But there was another question by you. Mate, why can't I get enemies like WT on Zio? You just gotta buy more crates? No. Let's not make anyone think that would actually be the case. You don't need to buy anything to get better teams. Yeah, it just happens. You need to be in the right place. If you actually, there might be a reason why you don't see them that often. If you are not moving around a lot, if you do move, then you do find such tanks more often. I mean, just to make some sense of it. I also don't face such players too often, but still always looking out for other opportunities to shoot some or get some damage. You know, that actually is something that differentiates like the average player from a better player then as well. Like, the average player is always just looking at a tank to the front, always just trying to shoot one tank at a time, trying to win against that one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you're getting better, then you know how you aim properly, which tanks are good, and you do also know some better positions, so you win these 1v1s more often. But if you then get to 70% and above, and then you are at a level where you pick your enemies that you can win against. So you're running around the map a lot more often, you're shooting whatever you can shoot and then picking the fights a lot more purposefully. Just selecting wisely which enemies you can kill without dying for that. Like in this case, I was running away on the medium side because I didn't want to fight them frontally. Then getting over to the heavy side basically, or into the middle to put a free clip into the VK90, who was just not having any expectation of getting shot from the side. Then I was seeing, well, there is WT who just seemed to be isolated, doesn't seem to be playing, and I could kind of expect him to not be a good player just judging by his position, or not a position. The position was not bad, but judging by his movement, he didn't seem to be too active. And for whatever reason it might be, let's not judge on that, but I was picking the fight to find that kind of target. It was not just some AFK appearing right in front of me. I was working my way towards it as well. Like Krishna saying, it's funny actually when it's a bad one you want to play until you get a good game. When it is a good game, you just want to continue. Yep. That's a famous last game. I've spent half my battles in Blitz just with that. Very often, like a good session usually lasts like 20 games, maybe 30. But it's more like you could realistically not be fully focused more than 90 minutes. Probably less than that, and in the best case you should also take breaks and just eat some snacks, maybe go outside, to do some sports and then come back to playing Blitz. If you want to be full tryhard, you should do all that. Otherwise, long sessions are just not going to work out. But at some point, I've often experienced that I start really well and then I just decrease, and then I'm like, okay, now I just focus again more, and then I actually do play better again, but I perceive my playstyle to be better while I actually don't get better. Try to get a last game, but it's just not working out. Like a last ace or so. And when getting that last ace, then it's not the last one, I can tell you. I'm just going for another game again. Hey, now it works out again. Well, that means I'm just fully focused again. I'm not tired anymore. I can play again. I've got all the adrenaline, all that I need. I can just keep going. But obviously, it decreases stats again. It just gets worse, and then you try getting another good game and it doesn't work out anymore. 144k games, holy. Yeah. I've had some very, very active time in Blitz. And yeah, it was just life circumstances led me to it. Nowadays I'm not that active anymore, but I can still just make use of a lot of experience that I have in teaching you guys. Just talking about the game a little bit and still having my fun. Never lost it. Most people who played a lot at some point, just getting fed up with the game, getting too annoyed by teams or so. I barely know anyone who was still playing actively, who was already playing when I was still a noob. Actually, no, I don't know any of the platoon mates who sticked along with me for all the time. Some are still slightly active. Hi Defender, hello boy. Sorry, it's a little bit late, I'm about to quit. Just in the last round of questions. Agree. Sometimes I get games. I get yet games. And it's one that keeps me going. Yeah, I think I get what you're trying to say there. So like the big game that gets you to play Blitz even more. I've often put it that way already. All that you want to do in this Blitz is the hunt for the best game ever. Like, I've got 9,400 damage here on the most damage in battle. It's not my most interesting game, to be honest. There were way more interesting games of around 7k damage or so. But always trying to get great games. Like, that's something that I really missed in skill-based matchmaking. There were no big aces, no 1v3 situations. And even after my battle count, they get me hard to beat like crazy. Copper Dog asking, is there a reason for me to play Blitz and not a PC version? Well, the PC version is honestly just boring as hell. That's my honest take on it. I've played the PC version a little bit. I cannot tell that I'm good at it. Recently I played it a little bit again. It's okay. But it's like, there is not much happening in terms of movement. You can move around a little bit, but there are so many campers. Campers are annoying in Blitz already, but you have 2-3 campers usually. And you can just remember their positions. You can know where exactly they are, and then you can rock around that and can push out the others. You can always use the information that you're having for going for some clever pushes. That does not work in World of Tanks PC. I mean, not just as well. You have to be a lot more passive for a longer time. In the end, you can still go for some pushes, obviously. But not as quickly. Blitz is really fast-paced gameplay. And I don't really care about the graphics all too much, to be fair. What's the next tank stream? I'm still planning on streaming VZ55 next. Maybe the next one will be a TD stream. Actually, I was thinking about just playing Hori, but now that I know that it gets buffed, there is not much of a reason to play it. And the TDs will all get better next update. I think I will just not go for any TD streams before next update then. They're currently all bad. Badger is still good. And Badger does not get a buff next time and next update because it does get a nerf, or every tank loses a little bit of armor, loses a little bit of hit points, either of them. And DPM gets worse, so I think Badger might actually a tank that gets a bit of a nerf by that next update because it's not a camping tank. I think I can go for Badger then. That might be nice. Heavy 4-5 next, no. Not going to happen, sorry. It is currently one of the worst tanks in the game. After the changes, yes. I mean, if I do expect the changes, then I can just wait for a month and go for the tank, or just 3-4 weeks. Go for the stream over there, because otherwise I would not play it again. So I'd rather play it after the buff, right? Yeah, I might go for Badger stream. I might go for Badger VZ55 are planned before the update, definitely also the Chieftain. I want to go for another session because it's one of my favorite tanks and it loses reactive armor. And yeah, just generally autoloaders get better. Single shot DPM tanks get worse. So I think, yeah, Chieftain, VZ55, Badger. What other mediums do we have? What mediums or other tanks are there yet to play? I think this one. VZ Light. Or do I wait for next update? Not sure. But I could go for another one on that one. I have not streamed it since it got changed there, since it got the higher alpha damage. Last stream has been before. Oh man, at this point I've streamed most other tanks. I was still talking about M48/M60 stream. E4. It's not a tank that I like, but it's playable. I might go for it again. Last stream has also been about 2 or 3 months ago on that tank, when it still had 640 alpha damage. Yeah. So much about that. I would still think about it. Usually I go for like medium heavy TD, platoon. Last stream has been TD. What have I been playing last time? I don't know anymore. Let me quickly check. I have been streaming Jagd-E1. Wait, was it Jagd-E100? No. That's just a cover. Streetswagen was the last one, so heavy. And before that I played Object 268. Before that the STB1. Okay. So, next one should be actually theoretically TD stream again. I might go for Badger then. Yep. Play the mouse. How about 777? Last one was 10 months ago. It just got nerfed a little bit. It didn't really change much at all. You would see the same stream but worse. If you're really interested in that stream, you can still watch it back, I think. But I would rather go for other tanks that have changed more since I played them the last time on stream. Vickers Light. Vickers will also be more interesting next update since it gets more view range and it gets reticle calibration, although I don't think it will be much better. But it's also currently one of the worst tanks in the game. 183. We will still get to a decision later on Discord. I might just put Badger and 183 for a vote, maybe E3, E4 as well for next stream. But that will be happening on Discord. Also, if you're still watching right now, we don't know about it, we have a giveaway running on Discord. So check the pinned message above for the Discord link, join the Discord server, press the announcement channel, and then press enter on the giveaway. All you have to do, there is one giveaway for some tier 7 tank of choice, one giveaway for some some tier 10 tank, which will be either T95 E6 or AMX 30B, depending on what you would like. And please do not take part if you have one of the tanks already. Okay. Apart from that, if you're still watching right now, just listening to me talk here, then you might as well just like the stream, subscribe, join Discord anyways. Hopefully you're also going to stick around for longer than the duration of the giveaway, but there will be more, of course. Chrysler? It's a good tank actually, although I'm not too interested in tier 8. I might combine it with some other tanks, like some streaming strongest tier 8 tanks, something like that. I think that would be nice, a whole stream of Chrysler. You know, it's a little bit of a specific tank that not too many people have, so it wouldn't really be too interesting for that many people to watch for a long time. So I might actually go for tier 8 stream, tier 9 stream as well, of just streaming a combination of tanks, of best tanks, maybe worst tanks as well. Maybe I should go for press account for playing then. Or I can also do so on my own. What are the chances to win the giveaway? Well, it depends on how many people participate. I'm not having multiple tanks available, I'm just having a fixed budget from Wargaming. Like every community contributor, every CC has 20,000 gold a month, and you can either... You have a list of tanks, and a tier 10 tank, which is only tanks available there are the E6 and the 30B for a long time already. Those are worth 15,000 gold. Tier 9 tank would be 10,000, tier 8 tank for 5,000 or so, 7,500. So I could select 2 tier 8 tanks and a tier 7 tank, or 1 tier 10 tank and a tier 7 tank. People have voted for tier 10 tank instead of 2 tier 8s. And I think that's better as well, because it's just the higher worth, and those tanks are some of the best tanks at the moment. Definitely worth going for the E6 and the 30B if you're still interested in some gameplay about those, and check out the channel. There's definitely some content of those. Okay, grind the line from tier 7 to 10. Low tier gameplay. Not happy about this. Usually I just skip the lower tiers nowadays. Yeah, I think there might definitely also be people interested in lower tier gameplay, right? I know a lot of other streamers also do this kind of format, like, I don't know, Fatness does it, with Punjaj as well, just grinding or just playing each tier of a new line then a little bit. While I usually stick to the tier 10s. Yeah, so definitely options. We will discuss next streams on Discord, then I will leave for today. Thanks for watching once more. Was a nice stream, was a nice session, I did enjoy it. It was also, there were lots of nice people here chatting on the chat. Good to see you all here, hope to see you back on the next stream again. Have a good evening still. Enjoy the rest of your evening or night. It's still early. See you back next time. Goodbye.